Right, hello my lovelies. Okay, Iman. Hello Vicky, how are you? Hello Rishi. Melfi, Momo, how are you? Right, Iman, this is yours. Da, da, da. I don't know if they are in another relationship. The Three of Cups for me is either a third party involved somewhere or a third party circumstance. Can be distance, it can be parents interfering or something like that. Or that they are wanting to socialize with you. They're wanting to meet up. With this card, there may be matters around home. Okay, this person is in the kitchen, so they may be focusing on home life at the moment. And you're sat here sort of waiting here. So I feel not a lot of movement in that connection at the moment. So you're just sort of, remember, a watched pot doesn't boil. So where are your thoughts when you think about this? Okay, it's your thoughts that shift things because you're keeping them in place as the circumstances. You're not changing the circumstances. What changes is you're changing your beliefs and your assumptions about it. So if you are in the assumption that you talk all the time, that they're wanting to be with you, then that has to happen. Okay, sitting there waiting for the circumstance to change will take a longer time. Okay, Vicky, just general for you. Okay, you may be, Vicky, a little bit caught up. Hello, Wendy, my lovely. You may be a little bit caught up in your emotions, but it's your choice as to which emotions you dwell in. Okay, if you wake up in a funk or a mood, you can change your emotions. If you wake up feeling pretty good, but then as the day goes by, you start to go into a funk, then it's your choice which emotion you dwell in. Stay focused on what you believe in with this rainbow. Okay, what are you working on? What are you believing in? And again, try and raise your vibration, because the higher your vibration, the more you get what you want of the same. Gratitude brings more things to you. Love. Okay, she's here. Pentacles are emotional and your financial security. So, be positive, be happy. Look at her. Okay, she's being happy, she's being positive. So it's your choice which emotions you dwell in, my lovely. Rishi. So for you, Rishi, you're letting sort of your own negativity or your own negative thoughts come in here. Okay, perhaps others are being negative towards you. You want to do something, but they're poo-pooing it. Why do you want to do that? You know, what on earth's possessed you to want to do that? You should be doing this, that, and the other. There's some kind of negativity here, either from your own self, your own thoughts, your own beliefs, okay, or others here. We've got something of a small offer here, being on a page, but being on a cup, it's your emotions, okay? Something that you're going to love doing. And here, the Ace of Cups, new start, new beginning. Okay, what is your heart telling you? Your heart, what you desire is yours to have. It's a promise to you. Okay, but if you're going to let other people poo-poo it, or you're looking at all the negatives about it, or you're not believing in yourself, you're letting ego come in, then it's going to derail you. It's going to stop you having what you want or delay it. So what is your heart telling you? Your heart is always your true compass. What you desire is there for you to have it, or else you would not desire it. Okay? Okay. Lisa H. Hello, Lisa, my lovely. Okay. There may be pressure that you're putting on yourself, Lisa, or on other people are putting pressure on you. You're taking on too much. Okay, so sort of sit and look at what it is. This card always reminds me of Glastonbury here. So you're sat there contemplating, are you making a mountain out of a molehill? You've got the owl here with you. You know, you're wiser now. You know that you're creating. Okay, you're not a reactor, you're a creator. Are you overthinking? Spirit just said as well. We have, you know, your person thinks the world of you anyway. So, or a boss thinks the world of you, or somebody does. Okay, if it's to do with work, I just asked for general for you anyway. So if people are putting pressure on you, or you're putting pressure on yourself, Lisa, okay, are you making a mountain out of a molehill? Where are your thoughts again? Where are your beliefs? Where are your assumptions? Okay, we're never changing the circumstance, we're changing our beliefs. Your beliefs, circumstances come from your beliefs. So you can't change, you know, changing the circumstance is short term if you haven't changed the belief behind what caused the circumstance, whether indirectly or not. If you have a belief, say that you always if you've got a belief, say that you're not good enough or worthy enough, or chosen, or first best, say, you will attract to you things that have to reflect that back to you. So you get a person who's already with somebody else, okay, to prove to you, yeah, you're not first best, because the person you've suddenly fallen in love with is with somebody else already. Okay, so you have to fix the belief within you to change the circumstance. If you're overthinking, why? All you're doing is putting pressure on yourself. Remember, nobody has free will in your conscious awareness unless you give it to them. Believe in what you want. Let's talk with Sasha. This card depicts movement. Okay, so I've just done a general on you anyway, just an energy update for you on in general, any advice coming through. So now it could be that I think you were saying about you wanted to leave your job. Perhaps you're still thinking that you wanted to move on. You might be thinking about a holiday. You might be, whatever kind of movement, moving forward in your thoughts, moving forward in your life here. Believe here. Again, believe. Your imagination creates. Nothing else. The Empress, are you still working on yourself? Are you remembering to do 80% of your thoughts as your self-concept all day? Or are you still going around, has negative Nancy come in and bitten you on the arse lately? Okay. Again, you're more beautiful than you think. Okay. You do hold the key to someone's heart, whichever one it is. Okay. Keep believing in yourself and the thoughts that you're telling yourself as well, and what it is that you want. Moon, I don't do questions like that because I don't read the cards like that. You would have to find another reader who sees all the cards as people. Okay, I don't read like that, my lovely, so I can't answer that question. Delaney, how does Muyan feel about you? Okay, well, he's feeling stressed here. Okay, maybe that there's 3 of you involved. He may be with somebody else and he's feeling stressed because he doesn't know who to choose between. It may be that he's just feeling stressed, under pressure. It may be that there's a situation that's causing him stress instead of a person here. He is doing some thinking, reflecting. This card can come out when he just wants time out, okay, just to reflect and think, which he's doing here. But this card for me is unexpected, okay, so what you want in this connection is going to happen in an unexpected way. Okay, he's going to approach you or say something to you that is going to be in an unexpected way here. Mystic Moon, can I have a general? Yeah, okay, 3 cards here, Mystic Moon. 2 of them saying, look, have fun. Okay, what is it that you want? Live there in your imagination as if you already have it. Having that fun. You're being too serious. Spirit is saying there's 2 cards here. Have fun. Okay, start, lighten up, have fun. Your life doesn't revolve around one thing. Okay, there's other things in your life. When you have fun, when you relax your energy, it attracts to you what you want quicker. Okay, so get into the feeling. If you already had what you wanted, you would be giving off different energy to what you are now, Spirit is saying. So, you know, that's why we have our wonderful imaginations. Everything that you see around you that is man-made was created where? In somebody's imagination. Your imagination creates. So what is it you want? Start to imagine it. What would you be thinking? What would you be feeling? What would you be doing if you already had it? You would be having fun. You would be feeling different. Spirit is saying, so stop being so serious. Shift your energy, okay, so that you are in receiving energy instead of repelling energy. Shartha, what are B's feelings for you right now? Okay. This card is showing me that they're very passionate about you, Shartha. Okay, B is very passionate about you, wanting things to move forward here, wanting happy home here, wanting to be with you here, either way, whether live together or having a happy home together. Now, this is you sort of either looking for it. So if you're in no contact, you're looking energy. A watched pot doesn't boil. Okay, so you're keeping it away from you for longer. Where is it? I don't have it. When's he going to come back? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, if you're already together, then what are you expecting? What are your expectations here? Are you expecting the worst or the best? Spirit just said. Either way, he's got a lot of, passion for you here and wants things to be okay between you. So if you're in no contact, if you're looking and waiting, you're in lower energy, okay, then you are keeping it away from you. So go to my Get Them Back playlist to shift that energy, because the watched pot doesn't boil. If you're looking at your phone, social media every day going, he's not here, is he going to contact me today, how much longer, when's it going to be, all you're doing is keeping it away from you. He wants to come in here, so you have to shift your energy to allow him to come in. The current energy you're in is, sorry, I'm in repelling energy here because I don't have. I'm in lack energy, so I have to stay in lack energy because I don't have it. You're not shifting your energy. So go and see my Get Them Back playlist, my lovely. Nikki, Davidas. Current feelings for you. Okay. Well, in his energy, wanting to come forward, offering you that cup of love. Okay. So if you're in no contact, he's wanting to come forward. If you're in contact, then he's still, you know, I want to take things further. I want things to be better. But the behavior you're getting from him is because you're sat there worrying and concerned. You're looking at the pint glass as half empty instead of half full. You're looking at what you don't have instead of what you could have. So are there other people interfering? Are you thinking the worst? Are you listening to other people? Okay, there's something here that is stopping this energy of his coming forward here. So look at where your energy is. Okay, Mimi Blue. My name is Ing. Does your friend have feelings for you? I don't know whether you're older than him or you might act more mature than him. It may be that there's a mother somewhere interfering, or you're worried about a mother's thoughts or an older person's thoughts, older woman's thoughts on this. The Page of Cups. So in his energy, yes, he does like you. Okay, perhaps he does want something more to be there, but he's feeling a little bit lost. He's feeling like there's no movement in this windmill. So, you know, perhaps he's reflecting your energy back to you as well. You know, you're thinking, oh, I don't know, you know, I'm feeling something between us, but oh, will it ruin things? Perhaps he's feeling the same here. Okay, so perhaps it's saying, be mature, you know, see what the feedback is from him, or start to give out messages that you are interested if you don't want to be the one who broaches the subject here. Yasmin, what's next for me and MM? Okay, 2 cards with the arrow here. So Spirit is saying, Yasmin, well, what do you believe in? What are you wanting? Okay, what do you want to happen next in your connection? It's down to you. Your imagination, like children have imagination, they believe in things, they believe in Father Christmas, whatever. Your imagination is what creates what happens in your 3D. So where are you aiming that arrow? What are your intentions? What are you affirming or telling yourself? Is it lining up with what you want or not? Okay. The two of you do have the skills to have whatever you want. The two arrows, like the Two of Cups. So basically, you know, there's nothing outside of you that's dictating what happens in your 3D. The 3D is a reflection of you. Your beliefs, your assumptions, your beliefs and assumptions create the circumstances that happen to you in whatever way it comes out as. Okay, so what is it you want, Spirit is saying? It's your choice. Whatever you believe in, you can have. Aim your arrow and it will come to you. You've got the skills to do it. We all have as spiritual beings, okay? Whatever you want, you can have, Spirit is saying, as long as you're lining your thoughts up to it and not in the opposite direction. Are you attracting what you want or keeping it away from you? There you go then. Okay. Malfi. Okay, I could be overthinking. I've been doing my affirmations on my partner and it's doing great, but when we hang out with his one friend, the old story comes back. What advice can Spirit give me? Okay. Apart from this card, okay, so this card is telling you, look, what you desire, what you want is for you to have. Okay, you're creating it. Your desires are there for you to have. So you want your SP, which is obvious. Okay, so have fun with this. Okay, why are you letting this person affect you? What story are you still having within you that this particular person triggers you? That's what you have to change. The story. Okay, so you know, what is causing you to overthink, to feel the way you do? Only you can answer that. Only you know what the story is. Is it because you see them as a bad influence on your person? Is it because you assume that that person is young, free and single, so he's making your person young, free and single? You know, whatever it is, you have to change the story. You're creating your 3D through your beliefs and assumptions. So in order for your person to come towards you and offer you something more secure, you have to look at why you feel like you're not getting what you want because of this person. Why are you seeing them as a trigger? You have to be honest with yourself, or else you won't clear out what it is. Remember, you're not changing the circumstance. You are changing your beliefs and your assumptions to change the circumstance. The circumstance might change, but if you still got the old thoughts and beliefs there, it's going to come out again and again and again until you've dealt with that story you're telling yourself. Okay, yes, they've been a bad influence. Well, they are you pushed out as well. So change your story. You know what? This friend really loves that we're together. Okay, this friend is so supportive of our relationship. But your assumption is every time you see him, bad influence. Remember those post-it notes. He's a bad influence stuck to him. So he's going to be a bad influence. Okay? Change the story. Okay, Kanisha, my lovely, you've paid for a reading, sorry. Can I have the current energy for me and your SPB? Okay, Kanisha, this is yours, my lovely. Are you in no contact, Kanisha? No, you're in contact. Okay. Right. Are you getting hot and cold behavior from him then? Hello, Reshma, my lovely. Hello to all of you in here. Sorry. I only see a couple of things at the moment. Right, okay. Spirit is saying here the advice is mainly for you, okay? The reason you're getting hot and cold behavior is because you're being indecisive in your thoughts. You know, you're driving this chariot. Chariot talks about decisions. Are you going to drive it towards all your positive golden thoughts or the negative black thoughts? You're driving. You're in the driver's seat. Nobody else has control in your thoughts. Your thoughts and your beliefs and your assumptions are what's creating. So Spirit is saying stand firm in what it is that you want and don't move. Okay, if you want more contact, then affirm. My person contacts me every day. Of course, we're in constant communication here. The way that you're currently thinking has to end. You're too indecisive. That's why you're getting it reflected back to you as in his behavior being inconsistent. So start being more positive in where you want this relationship to go, how you want him to be in your mind when you think about him. Not, oh, he's blowing hot and cold. He only contacts me every now and again. He's an arse. Okay, what is it you want from him? How do you see your ideal relationship? And put an end to the indecisiveness. Then you will have him running towards you here instead of running away from you. Again, your energy, your thoughts, your energy is your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word. And if none of them are lining up to, we're such a beautiful couple together. We have a loving, solid relationship together. We're in constant communication. We are, you know, he showers me with his love, affection, and appreciation. I am good enough. I am worthy enough. Okay, your thoughts are what is making him act hot and cold. So Spirit is saying, put an end to that. Stop it. Stand in your power. You're a powerful being. you can have, be, and do what you want. You're creating your reality, nobody else. So everybody is a reflection of your thoughts and beliefs. So where are your thoughts and beliefs when you think about him? Is it lining up? We're a solid couple together. I love being in this relationship. I feel so loved by him. I know I'm good enough. I know I'm worthy enough. I'm first best. Or fuck my life. You're letting him go feral in your movie. You're writing the characters. Okay, so put an end to those thoughts that are not lining up with what you want, my lovely, basically, is what Spirit is telling you here. Okay, Reshma, my lovely. Let's do your reading. Okay, Reshma has a big reading. So, hello, Addison, my lovely. So hold fire. Okay. Reshma, my lovely. Let's look at your questions that you've asked, because I did ask them here. Right, in his energy, he's wanting things to grow between you. You are connected, okay? You two are so alike here, but you're, you know, he's not happy where he is, okay? Is he, what are his feelings towards you? He sees a future with you, okay? Is he going to contact you? Of course he will. You're never going to get rid of him until you withdraw your energy from him. Okay, does he regret his actions? No. Why would he? He's just acting the part you've given him. You have to change your beliefs and assumptions that you have about him. So Spirit is saying you can stay in this Ten of Swords energy, but until you turn your back on these negative thoughts that you have about him, he just uses me financially. The post-it note goes on him. Oh, I just use her financially. He chose someone else. Well, I chose someone else. Okay, you've got so many obstacles that you're putting in the way that you're stopping yourself from having this. You're causing resistance. Okay, you're not bringing in the loving energy. You're doubting. You're going over the old story. He just wants me for money. He went off and married somebody else. Okay, it comes from you. Your energy is so like this that you're keeping him away. You're never going to get the version of him that you want because you've got too much of an old story there. You can have your reconciliation. You can, you know, you two are attracted to each other. So he will always come back in your life, but he will still continue to be the same old person because that is your dominant story about him. Okay? He will not change until you change your beliefs and assumptions about him, because you will just keep getting the same version over and over and over again. It is not the circumstance that you need to change. It is your beliefs and assumptions. Telling yourself that you are good enough, working on your self-concept for a start. Okay, changing the story when you think about him, but you're not. So he will come, he will shit on you, he will go. He will come back, he will shit on you, and he will go. Because that is the part you've written him in your movie, my lovely. So until you rewrite the new story and you stick to that, okay, for a minimum of 30 days, a minimum, that doesn't guarantee that anything is going to happen. Look, your thoughts are what creates, okay? So if you keep thinking he's an arse, he's going to be an arse. End of. He's going to continuously come back, use you for money. He is going to totally do whatever, okay? Yeah, but you created him to behave that way. Okay, look, if you have had events in your life that tell yourself that men hurt you in some way, or that you're not good enough or deserving of things you want, then some circumstance or person has to come into your life and reflect that to you. Okay, so say that you are, well, let's take your, for example, okay, you went off and married somebody else. Why? Because you have a low opinion about either men, relationships, love, or yourself. So he had to come along and reflect that back to you. Oh, you're not good enough. You're not first best. So I have to go off and marry somebody else, because somebody has to come along and prove to you that you're not good enough, worthy enough, deserving enough, first best. You're never chosen. You're just used. Okay, so it's not personal on him. He has to show up. Everybody is a mirror of you. Your 3D and how people are treating you are how, based on your beliefs and assumptions within you about yourself, about people, about love, about your jobs, about money, or whatever, okay? Until you change your story, you're not going to see a change. You can't. It's impossible. Okay, so if you're waiting for him to change, my lovely, he is not going to ever change. And if he did, it would be short-lived, and your beliefs will create him to still show up the same. That is the law. That is how it works. Whatever you assume to be true, whatever you believe in, is what you're going to get reflected back by somebody, or some circumstance has to reflect it back to you. Your outside world is a mirror of your inner world. You're creating what happens, whether you consciously are doing it or not consciously doing it. Somebody has to come back and reflect those thoughts that you have about yourself. End of. You can't change the law, just like you can't change the law of gravity. So until you change, you're not going to see a change in him. You can have 1,000,000 tarot readings. You can have till the fucking cows come home. Till you change him in your movie, he's not going to change. Reshma, I don't have time to go into going back to your beliefs about yourself. Whatever you see in the 3D comes from you. Okay? You may not have been thinking that about him personally, but if you had thoughts about yourself that men have used you in the past for money, or you've seen other people in your family be used for money, or whatever, then somebody has to come up and reflect it back to you. Unfortunately, it was him. Okay? But you can change the way you're seeing him so that he acts differently. But you can't. You are so fixed that he uses you for money, he hurt you, he did this, that, and the other. My lovely, if you cannot change the story, leave him alone. Don't even go there with him anymore, because he is not going to change until you change the story. You're just going to keep getting hurt. He's going to keep coming back, and you're going to keep getting hurt, my lovely. Change the story, and then he can't hurt you anymore. Sherry, my lovely, what is your question? Taha, I can't answer that question, my lovely. I don't do timings and I don't look at legal things. Oh, SAS, you're Sherry. Hello, my lovely. What is your question, Sherry? I'd like to know about one thing Sophia's about me, and if we'll reconcile, we'll go separate ways. Okay, SAS. Excuse me. Okay, SAS for you. He is upset. Okay, he may be just worrying. He may be stressed. He may be not sleeping. Okay, he is sort of seeing obstacles in the way, but he thinks that they're just flimsy obstacles. So for him, we do have envy in his energy. So whether he is, whether you're jealous of, him going off with other women, or whether it is that he's jealous of you, because envious of you because you're so beautiful, and he thinks that you could have any man. Why would he want to be with me? Okay, why would she want to be with me? Okay, there's some kind of jealousy here. Envy more than jealousy. Okay. So say, for example, you're accusing him or whatever you're saying. Say, for example, if you were saying to him, look, I know that you're going to go off with somebody else, or I saw you looking at Mary or whatever. Okay, then he's not liking that. He's like, why do you keep saying that? Because he wants to be with you here. Okay, it may be that, like I say, he's worried because he thinks that you're so beautiful. What the fuck would you see in him, sort of thing, So he's feeling insecure. He's having doubts here. There's something here between you here. The battles definitely have to stop. Okay, you have to stop arguing. You have to stop fighting or whatever here. It was about his traveling to my kids without me. It was about his traveling to your kids without you. Have you got kids together then? The envy, no, they are my grown kids. Okay, so you were envious, you were annoyed that he went and saw them without you in that case. Between you here is free yourself. Take back control of your life here. Okay, and with the thief is stealing the pocket watch. So this signifies that you're pressurizing yourself, putting pressure on yourself because of the timings of something here. Okay, you feel robbed of something and you're basing time on this in some way, or you just feel robbed. Okay, why did he go and see them without me? Okay, perhaps he was trying to make you jealous. He might have been trying to make you jealous here. There has to stop being these battles, though, Spirit is saying to me. Okay, enough of the battles. It's not a tit for tat game here. I feel like life is being wasted with the arguments. Yes, so you're tit for tat all the time. One of you does something, it pisses the other one off. Then the other one has to do something to piss the other one off. It's like a tit for tat game, Spirit is saying. They're showing me like ping pong. You did this, so I'll do that, and I did that, and you did this, and it's like you're trying to always get one up on each other. And the Spirit is saying this is got to stop. Okay, this cycle has to stop. The battles have to stop. You can walk away, or you can work this out, but you need to stop this battle, Spirit is saying. It's always your choice. Okay, Spirit will. I think over the 30 odd years that I've been doing readings, I think only twice Spirit has said, tell that person to leave that person or get away from that person because they're dark. Okay, they're sinister people. They're going to do them harm. The rest is Spirit won't tell you, because say I said, right, walk away. Okay, walk away from him. Spirit says, leave him alone, walk away. In your heart knows what it wants. So you think, good, Spirit has told me, walk away. You walk away. 2 weeks later or a month later, you're really, really missing him. You have to follow what is in your heart. You have to take that leap of faith and follow what is in your heart, because your heart knows, not your ego, your heart. If you're happy to walk away and never look back and cut this man out of your life, end of, I don't give a fuck, goodbye, then that is your choice. If you can't, then you have to mend this. You have to change the way you're looking at this. Okay? How are you holding him in place? What are your thoughts when you think about him? He's very argumentative. He's always doing things behind my back. It's always a constant battle. Then if that is your assumption, that which you assume to be true is going to keep happening, because that is what you are assuming. It's one of the spiritual laws, the law of assumption, the law of belief. Okay, so you don't have to walk away if you don't want to. If you just want to break and see how you feel in a couple of weeks' time or a couple of months' time, then do that. Do what feels right for you. You can always turn any situation around by changing the thoughts that you're having about it. Okay? Ask yourself as well, like, why do I get so triggered by him? Why does he push my buttons? Because I don't feel respected, or I don't feel that he respects me or appreciates me or whatever. Then start changing that assumption. I am respected. I am appreciated. I am good enough. I'm first best. I'm a priority. Okay, start shifting your thoughts so that they get pushed out and you start to see it reflected back. If you keep going on saying he's stubborn, he's an arse, he will always stay that way. Okay? No, that's not what I said. I said Spirit will not tell you what to do. Follow what is in your heart. If you want to walk away, that is your choice. If what I said was, if I said to you, walk away, would you be happy with that? Would you in a month's time think, I really miss him? I want to be with him. So what's the point of walking away? You can have a break and gather your thoughts and see how you feel. That's your choice. You don't have to walk away. Just change your thoughts about him. Right, Kev. Okay, Kev. We have the Tower here, the first card. So perhaps you're having to free yourself from something. Perhaps you're going to have something that is a bolt out of the blue. Okay, I always look at this card a bit like the man who built his house on sand. It wasn't something that you're currently in, a situation you're in, or your own thought process is not doing you any good. It's not built on a solid enough foundation. So it's going to be knocked away so that you can either sit there crying in the rubble, looking at it going, fuck my life, or you know what, I'm just going to walk away and leave it all in a rubble, or no, I'm going to build it on a more solid foundation. I'm going to build my plans or what it is that I want, or change my beliefs and whatever and thoughts, and start to build it on something more solid. Okay, it may be that you're free from a situation, or you're having a wake-up call here. Standing in your power. Instead of pinning yourself down in your thoughts. Swords are your mental energy, your thoughts. So it may be that Spirit is saying you need to free yourself from something that is not doing you any good here. Even if it's just the way you're thinking about it or believing about it, okay? Stand in your power. Take back control here instead of letting it control you. Okay. Sea breeze tarot. Let's have a look. What have you got? 6 cards. So career. Let's look at career first. Okay. In career, you know, being given something here with the Six of Pentacles, whether financially or emotionally, okay, but you know, perhaps you're wanting more money from clients, perhaps you're wanting more money in your career, okay, perhaps you're wanting to be given an opportunity or to be noticed more or whatever here. So, you know, for your happiness, draw it to you. She's calling in that attracting energy rather than pushing away energy, okay, because if you're letting your thoughts spiral, you're just creating a storm here. A twister goes round and round. So where are your thoughts? Are you bringing it to you for you to be happy, okay, or are you in that storm energy of I don't have, nothing's happening, I'm not getting what I want, I don't feel valued, I don't feel appreciated, or whatever here, okay? So there's something Spirit saying you can have what you want, call it to you, instead of going around and around in circles in the old thoughts. In your love life, justice, a favourable outcome, somebody wanting to offer you something here. You know, it's like he's proposing, but it doesn't have to be a proposition if you're not with somebody yet, okay? Just you know, wanting to go out with you, asking you out on a date, or wanting to be with you, or whatever, okay? You know, you deserve love, you're lovable. Where are you firing this arrow? What is your target? Is there somebody who is your target, or somebody who you know, you're just wanting love in general? You can have your favorable outcome, Spirit is saying, okay? Again, you know, where are your thoughts? Are you caught up in this Three of Swords energy, in heartache, in just feeling frustrated, feeling that nothing is going right at the moment? You're not seeing any fruit on the trees or any leaves. It just, everything seems barren. Where are your thoughts? Swords are your mental energy. So where are your thoughts, my lovely? In either, because career and romance, you can have what you want. Where are your thoughts? Again, is it bringing you what you want or keeping it away from you? Okay, SAS, what is your other question, my lovely? SAS, what's your next question, please? No, we're not seeing it, my lovely. So try and break it down or reword it. Okay, let's let some free questions through while we're waiting. Could be some time. Oh, hang on. The guy that are interested in me are too old and I'm not interested in them. That doesn't make sense. Any part of your questions come through? Email me your question, my lovely, like Wendy said. Go back to where Wendy's given the thing, because that doesn't make sense. The guys that that are interested in me are too old and I'm not interested in them. Fair enough. If you're not interested in them, you're not interested in them. But it's not. I can't ask a question based on that. Something missing from your question there. Right, Red Rose, let's do yours. I can see your question here. Okay, Red Rose, you and Joshua, just very quickly. He is sort of following his intuition here about this connection, but he is in chaos. Now, it may be that his mind is in chaos, going round and round in circles. It may be that other people are interfering, or he's just not, there's something that's causing chaos here. But he does feel like he's hit the jackpot with you here, feeling good. Okay, so whatever chaos is going on, whether people interfering or a circumstance or just in his own thoughts, okay, he is following his intuition more, so his intuition will win over his ego, and the two of you feeling like you've hit the jackpot there. There's some kind of changes coming in, Red Rose, between you. Okay, Coty, energy check between you and C. Excuse me. Okay. Something from the past here, Coty. Okay. Something that's happened between you, or just, you know, dwelling on the past, thinking about you. Okay. If you're in no contact, Coty, then thinking about you here. Okay. Thinking about what times you had together here. There's changes coming in here. So if you're in no contact, then he is thinking about you, seeing you as beautiful, thinking about you here, Coty. Changes are coming in. When? I don't know. If you're in contact, then is there an issue from the past that is coming in here that needs to change? Heather. Okay. He is thinking about you, Heather. Okay. Thinking about you. He's still undecisive. You know, he doesn't know which way to go here. So Spirit is saying you still need to put the work in. Okay. Where are your thoughts dominantly? You're not changing the circumstance. You're changing the beliefs and the assumptions you have within you about yourself, about him, about men, about relationships, about love. Okay, all of those, what you have in here is how somebody has to come along and reflect it back to you. So keep putting the work in, my lovely. I'm going to be doing a video on that shortly, about that. It's the circumstance comes from your beliefs and your assumptions, whether about that person directly or not. Somebody has to reflect it to you. So whether it's somebody at work, somebody in your family, your SP, it doesn't matter. How you think and feel about yourself, how you think and feel about love, relationships, that particular person is what you're going to see. SAS, still not seeing your email here. Did you do the right email? Because I'm not going to, let me check the spam. Oh, no, that's some spam. That is spam. SAS, just check that you put in the right email address, because I haven't had it come through yet. It might be a bit of a delay, but we'll keep going. Right. Oh, damn. Forgot I had my question. My shoulder. Jay, can you have any general advice? Okay, SAS, I've had something come through, but let me just finish Jay's reading. Okay, Jay, for you, general advice, something, either a relationship connection here, or something that you're wanting to do that you're passionate about here. Okay, Spirit is saying really sort of go within and think about how you would want it to be, how, you know, have fun here. What, you know, if it's a romance, what are you wanting? How are you seeing it? Are you reacting to the 3D and focusing on I don't have it, nothing's happening? Then go within and focus on what you do want. Look at this beautiful glow around you here. Have fun creating it. You're the creator of your reality. Your thoughts and assumptions are creating. That is one of the spiritual laws. Okay, that which you assume to be true is what you're going to get. Okay, so whatever it is that you're wanting, Jay, whether a relationship or something that you're passionate about doing or wanting, go within. Feel. Get the feeling in there, okay? And have fun with it. Right, SAS, hopefully this is an email from you. It should be. Okay. Okay, right, Sherry, I'm not getting anybody in particular. I'm not getting any court cards out, so I can't tell you what anybody's going to be like, or I'm not getting the lovers. I'm not getting the Two of Cups, so I can't see a relationship at the moment, so I can only give you what Spirit is saying here. You do tend to get caught up in more of a coming from the energy of chasing love rather than being confident in love. Okay, it's like a lot of us do it. We look outside of us for somebody else to give us that feeling that we're not giving ourselves. Okay, so Spirit is saying you tend to get people, okay, but then they don't work out because of what's in between you. Okay, Spirit is saying here, look, your new beginning, your new starts, what you're passionate about is in your hands. Okay, but you tend to be up and down in your thoughts and your emotions here. You attract people to you, but they're always the wrong people, devil energies. So they're always, it doesn't work out. The lust is there at first, but then it doesn't work out. Okay, because you get caught up in your emotions. You know, I want that person to give me something to make me feel better. It doesn't work like that. It's nobody else's job. Okay, other people are come into our lives to enhance our lives, like a recipe. You're the main ingredients. You add seasoning or spices to enhance the dish. So when people come into our lives, they're not here to make you feel happy, whole and complete. You have to fill your own cup up, or else you're going to see the same cycle in relationships. Okay, you're going to go through the same cycle with every man that you meet is going to end up near enough in the same way because of the story you're telling yourself. So you've got some work to do on shifting old thought patterns, old beliefs within you here. So make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Make that effort within yourself to change how you feel about yourself, how you feel about men, how you feel about relationships. Those who chase love to make themselves feel better, like a drug to get your fix or whatever, it's short-lived. And that's what Spirit's bringing in here. You might not be seeing it as that. You might think, no, it's not me. It's always everybody else. They're always an ass. But everybody else just reflects you back, unfortunately. So have fun. You know, start to have fun with yourself. Finding you. What makes you. Where are your thoughts? Where are your beliefs about love? Where are your assumptions about yourself? Do you see yourself as beautiful? Do you see yourself as good enough, worthy enough, deserving enough, first best? Or do you tend to put yourself down? If you're very okay about yourself, how do you view men? Oh, men always hurt me. Men always do this. I always seem to attract men who are older than me and I'm not interested in them, kind of thing. There's some kind of way that you're. I have a great fear of just an uncle passed with it. No one knew he was sick. It was horrible. Yeah, okay. So you've definitely got an old story where you get caught up in your emotions here. So we can change how beliefs and assumptions. You don't have to stay in that belief. Okay. So until you change within you, yeah, you know, find you. Just don't worry about relationships at the moment. Have fun, find you. Okay, but making sure that when you do get another relationship, when somebody else does come in, that you worked through your deep-rooted beliefs that you have about relationships or love or men. Okay, because something has to change here, or else you're just going to get the same coming in, the same coming in, the same coming in, different face, same situation. Okay. Yeah, turn your back on all the emotions that are not serving you. Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. People don't realize that. Nothing has a meaning until we give something a meaning. So give it a meaning that is beneficial. And again, turn your back on emotions that are not serving you. Twice, the same card, different decks. So there's some kind of emotional thought pattern you have within you that is stopping you from having the love that you want in your life, basically. Okay, so Spirit is saying until you fix that, you're just going to keep attracting lust rather than love. Because you've got a story within you. Oh my. Okay. I'm going to bring in some of my other cards, some of my other decks for this, Reshma, because I don't know how to. I'm going to need Spirit to show me different pictures. Right, okay. Can't even pronounce it. Hang on, let me go back to Venguria. I'm not getting any travel cards out, but I do get what Spirit is saying here. So let me just pull out some more. What we got? 9, 10, 11. Okay. Let me just look at it again. Well, I can't even find it when I look for it. It's coming up with a pop song. Not a place. Oh, right. Okay, I got it on here. The town in just north of Goa. Okay. Right. We got a lot about you've got the power here. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. Okay. You're the alchemist. You can have, be, and do whatever you want. Okay. Here, the goddess finding you, you know, again, the power is in your hands. Sitting there knowing again that what you want is in your power. Okay. Holding yourself in high honor. So all of these cards are basically saying, you know, you can do what you want. Okay, you can do what you want. You've got the power to do whatever you want. If you want to go and visit there, go and visit there. It may be symbolic. Remember, dreams are from our... So it might be, you know, you've had a dream about going somewhere to get away from yourself. You're thinking that going away will change things. It might, well, you might have time to reflect and think about what you want. A change of scenery doesn't hurt anybody. Okay, but again here it is, you know, you're listening to, get the words out in a minute. You're reacting to the 3D too much. You're looking at other people and reacting here. You've got fears caging you, doubts, insecurities. You're curled up in this cave. Okay, you're letting emotions come in here. There's all these sort of you know, wanting this beautiful security here, longing for a partner, longing for security. So it's like you're trying to run away from yourself in the hope that things will get better. By all means, go on a holiday. If you want to go there and go on a holiday to recharge your batteries, make time for you, then do. Okay. Just ask here, and spirit guiding you here. There are many of us here in spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and advice. Okay, when I go to bed sometimes I just say to my higher self, what else do I need to know? And 9 times out of 10, well, every time, it's usually through a YouTube video, because I'm always on YouTube. So I wake up the next morning and there's a video smack bang on my newsfeed homepage that I listen to, and it gives me the answer that I've been looking for. Okay, so you can ask. Just say, Spirit, what direction do I need to go in? What is the next step? You will see a sign, okay? Or you will hear it, or you will see it. It may not come in the next day, but it will come. Okay, your higher self will always deliver it to you. Spirit will bring it to you here. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so if you want to go, go. Spirit's not going to say, oh, for fuck's sake, no way, Jose. It's your choice. It's always your choice in life what you get, because you're creating your life through your assumptions and your beliefs. There's never a wrong or a right answer, because what you assume to be true is what you're going to get. That is one of the spiritual laws. If you assume that something is bad for you, it's going to be bad for you, whereas some other person will see it as easy. Okay, you know, fine. Yes, I'm aware that it is easy for me to manage. My lovely, we're all creating from the day you were born. You're creating your whole of your life. Your outside world is a reflection of you. Okay, a lot of physicists, quantum physicists, see the 3D as just an illusion, a virtual reality, a hologram. You're the projector projecting out. Your beliefs, your assumptions, the story you're telling yourself, the things you're reacting to is what you get reflected back to you. That's why some things are good, some things are shit, because of where our thoughts and our beliefs and our assumptions dwell. It has to be reflected back to you. So, if you want to go, go. If it's just symbolic, saying, are you trying to run away from yourself? Do you need a break? Do you need to change the way you're looking at things? That's up to you. Okay, but just ask, higher self, what do I need to do next? They will give you the answer. How many times do I do that? But I didn't get any travel cards out. So for me, I think it was more symbolic. You know, I used all the decks that had travel, journey, a holiday or whatever. So what feels right to you in your heart, not your ego? I always say follow your heart, not your ego. Sometimes we do need to get out of a situation we're in to look back at it, if you like, to reflect on it, to get another download from a different perspective. Do what feels right to you. What do you want to create here? A lot of this is how you see yourself. You've got some programming in here. Okay, a lot of it is coming out from old beliefs and old assumptions and things that you've absorbed and held in place, and they're not serving you. You need to hoof them out. Okay? Most of it is old programming, old beliefs that are not serving you. Right, okay. Ladies, can we close the paid readings, my lovelies, because I'm never going to have a chance to answer any free ones here. Right, baby boo. Okay, he's wanting to give you something here. So if you're in no contact, then he's wanting to give you more than he did before, but fear is holding him back, or a situation is holding him back here. There's also in your energy having to put the work in. Okay, where are your thoughts when you're still thinking about this connection? If you think he has to change in order to bring you what you want, he can't, because of your assumptions and your beliefs about him. Okay, An arse is an arse, whichever way you look at it. If you have assumptions and beliefs about your person that are not lining up with what you want, okay, because you've still got to put the work in here. So he's still got doubts, or he's still, I don't know whether to come forward. Okay, so there's still something in your belief system and your assumptions that are not letting him come forward. So you have to look at that. You're just sat there, bored. Is he going to come forward yet? Is it going to happen yet? You're caught up in your emotions, so it's blocking it. Right, Antonia has paid, but no more payments, please. So just hold the questions again. I don't do anybody in order. I just look at, when I look back at the screen, I see about 4 lines of the chat. So I take whoever's question I see first. Somebody is paid for a reading, however, so that is the reading I'm doing. Antonia, are you in contact with your SP? Okay. Okay. Right, okay. In his energy, pretty good. Okay, it's yours that's full of all the doubts and the overthinking and that. And remember, what you think is what's going to happen. It has to be reflected back to you. So in his energy, quite happy here. Okay, making a stand, standing up for himself, making, you know, if there's been problems, he's standing up to them here. Man holding heart, wanting to offer you his heart here. So in his energy, it's good. Okay, but in your energy, you know, he's wanting to come forward and not, you know, he's wanting to give you something more, but in your energy, you're just in this fuck my life energy. Nothing's going how I want it to. I don't know. My emotions all over the place. Okay, you're overthinking, going round and round in your thoughts. You're keeping yourself stuck in this old prison that you're in here of your old thoughts going round and round and round. Look at this Three of Swords. Your mind is so cluttered with thoughts going round and round that your outside world is reflecting it back. It's a mirror. So it's thunder and lightning in your outside because you're chaos in your mind with these three cards. You're self-sabotaging. Okay? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. What do you need to let go of? What thoughts are keeping you stuck in this prison that are not serving you? And self-sabotaging here. With these cards here, stay connected. We're all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. So that always shows me that as humans, we become dependent on what society tells us, or we get caught up in ego. That's why children up to a certain age believe in so many things, because they don't have their ego coming in. They don't have this going round and round in their heads. Okay, they don't self-sabotage, in other words. Cleanse. Your body, mind and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean your house, tidy your office, all the paperwork everywhere. Okay, it's a metaphorical that you need to cleanse what's going on inside you. It's time for some spiritual, emotional and physical cleansing. You got a lot of old bullshit, Spirit just said. Haven't used that word in a long time. You got so many stuff, ego-based, that is not allowing you to have the love that you want. You're self-sabotaging. Your ego is coming in, your old thought beliefs, your old patterns, and you're self-sabotaging, self-sabotaging, self-sabotaging. Your person loves you. Let them in. Start changing your beliefs. Okay, because a lot of this is you're just stuck in that prison that you built for yourself, Spirit is saying. Excuse me. Right, okay. Andrea, what is next between you and Daniel? Well, these two cards are showing me that he is, you say that you're friends, but I feel that he has feelings for you here. Okay, he feels good when he's around you. You know, he does have some feelings for you here. May just be friends feelings, okay, but this card usually comes out when somebody is passionate about you or sees you as a really good person. They feel energized by the energy that you give off. But we do have despair here. So whether one of you is going through this, okay, one of you is worrying, one of you is stressing, one of you is going through a hard time, thinking the worst perhaps. But in his energy, it's pretty good. Right, Segunda, my lovely. Okay, Spirit wants me to take that one as well as at the bottom. Look, his energy is shifting, okay? He's thinking about you here. Spirit is drawing him, you know, guiding, making him think about you, trying to guide him back to you here. You know, you in your energy is drawing him towards you, but stop looking for it. Take that leap of faith and trust. If you're looking for it, you're keeping it away from you. You cannot look for something you're already supposed to have. Okay, you're supposed to be in the feeling that you're already together. If you're in that feeling, why do you keep looking for it? Every seed has its own time to grow and flower. It will come if you have imagined it to be so. Okay. Joanna, Aries and Gemini, will he have future relationship? Will we have a future relationship? We, yes, we. Just saw we underneath. Joanna, are you in contact or no contact? In contact. Okay. We've got despair here. So perhaps you're worried about the loyalty. They're drawing me to the dog. Dogs are loyal, aren't they? Perhaps you're worrying, will he be loyal to me? Will he be with me here? It could be that I live with him, but there are some changes happen. Yeah, perhaps something's happened. Perhaps he's lost his job. There's a little sign here saying no vacancies. Perhaps he's worrying here. There's something that one of you is worrying about. So attraction, you attract romance by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, remember, we're always giving off energy. Are you pushing it away or are you bringing it towards you? What you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on the problem, you're keeping it in place. Okay, so are you attracting to you what you want or not? You can have happiness. Okay, you can have the communication between you. Just, you know, where your focus goes is what grows. So are you focusing on this energy? He's never going to commit to me. I don't think he's going to be loyal, or there's some circumstance going on. I don't think it's never going to work out, whatever. Okay, whatever story you're telling yourself is going to be reflected back to you. So start attracting to you what you do want and not what you don't. Basically, because then you will be happier. Spirit is saying you can have happy times. Okay, you can carry on living together. But where are you focusing your energy? Chris, I won't be answering that question, my lovely. I don't do readings like that. Because they're not reliable. I would not take a tarot reading. It picks up on your energy. So if you're there really worried and you're thinking, I'm never going to get picked, then you're not going to get picked. If you're feeling confident, then you should get picked. Oh, excuse me. Vita, what is Sunny's current energies towards me? Just broke no contact. Well done. Okay, Vita, my lovely. Victory. He's seen a victory and success. That's why he's come back. He's wanting a new start, a new beginning. So for you, in your energy, just stay in your wish fulfilled. Okay, it's all to do with your thoughts and beliefs that creates. Okay, everything you're thinking is what you're seeing reflected back. So if you want the two of you to be a beautiful couple here and have children together or a future together, then keep focusing your energy on the positives, not on anything, oh, I don't think he wants to be with me, or whatever he does. Okay, so let his energy come in and see the future you want. Remember, it's all about what you tell yourself. It's all post-it notes. Your thoughts are like post-it notes that stick to people and they have to reflect it back to you. Of course he loves me. Of course he wants to be in a committed relationship with me. And we are a beautiful couple. We've always been in love with each other. Okay, if you go back into the old way of thinking, you will produce the same outcome as before. Right, my lovelies, I'm really sorry if I haven't answered your question. I'm starting to lose my voice, so I am going to come off. I will be back on here if I haven't seen your question. I haven't ignored you on purpose. It's just that I only see a tiny bit of the chat. So if I haven't answered your question, I'm really, really sorry. But I have been on here 2 hours and I'm really starting to lose my voice. I've done a lot of private readings and videos all day, so I haven't stopped talking all day. So I'm going to call it a day there before I lose my voice altogether and sound like a croaky old frog. So apologies if I haven't seen your question. Thank you, Addison and Wendy, for oh, somebody else has sneakily paid here. Nyasha, who are you on here? Right, okay. We did say that payments were closed, so I will make this the last reading. If I lose my voice, then I apologize. You'll have to put the subtitles on or croakiness on. Okay, energy check on Taurus. How does he feel about you? Okay. The ladies have been saying no payments for the last half hour, but never mind. Right. Good job I saw it in time before I came off. Right. You just have a sip of water. It won't work, but it'll soothe my throat a little bit. Okay. Are you in contact or no contact, my lovely? Okay. Okay. Spirit is saying here, yes, he's definitely worried. Okay, there may be this lion usually for me is like someone or a situation that's really causing him to look worried and stressed here. He is he is trying to fight them off. Okay, will win this battle, and come back and offer, come back in again, offering you something more secure. In the meantime, Spirit is saying to you, just, be strong, don't worry. Okay, this Justice card, what is your heart telling you about this? You will have your justice. Have fun creating what you want. In the meantime, with these cards, while he is in hermit mode, okay, then have fun. Don't sit around miserable. Remember, he's not your drug. He's not your fix. You've got to be happy, whole and complete within yourself, knowing that he's yours, okay, but having fun in your own life, meeting up with friends that you've not caught up with for a while, or family or something, okay, having that pleasure within yourself. You deserve love, so keep your eye on your target, which is him. Know that you're good enough, know that you're worthy enough, but in the meantime, instead of just sat there moping around, okay, how long's he gonna take this time, okay, start working on yourself. Let me just read out what pleasure says here. Thank you, Spirit, as I'm losing my fucking voice, but never mind. Are you taking life too intensively or too seriously? The time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Seek light-heartedness at this time. Focus on what would make you happy. Schedule in activities you find pleasurable. I open myself to the pleasures of life. Okay. In our search for a better life, something happened along the way. We forgot how to find real pleasure in what we do rather than just being diverted from everyday life. Okay, life can be overwhelming and our rational mind seems to need every available minute of our time to cope with its demands. Pleasure has taken a back seat, so bring pleasure back. Okay, a big part of pleasure is letting go. This does not mean surrendering or giving up. That's why Spirit is saying keep your eye on your target. You don't have to give up, okay, but go and have fun in the meantime. Sitting around waiting for it, a watch pot doesn't boil. Okay, do things for you. Okay, so do things for you and know that he's yours. Just keep your eye on your target, okay, but know that he's yours. He came back before, he'll come back again, okay? He will come back in. He will overcome this, but in the meantime, instead of you sat around moping and that, a watch pot doesn't boil. Go out and have fun. Right then, my lovelies, I am out of here. Thank you very much. Love and light.